Hiya folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we've got two songs from Limbus Company that are I think a little more lighthearted than most. This is Oh Crab So Crab, and the next one will be Summer Breeze, I believe? Summer Splash, sorry. Yes, but I believe both of these are fairly light, and they're both fairly short too, so I figured I'd get both of them in one video. But if you got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments, and while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. It only takes a second and it helps the channel so much, and you can see all the new crazy content I'll be doing in the future, because there's still so much to do. But I'd also like to say I got a Patreon you can check out, and I've got quite a few Millie songs on there, all kinds of stuff, and always new stuff coming every day, or every week. So you can check that out if you like, and I'd like to thank all my Patreon members for being supportive, so very supportive. And then finally there's a Discord that I have now if you'd like to check it out. It's down in the description. But without further ado, let's check out Oh Crab So Crab. Oh yeah. This is certainly unlike any other Limbus Company song I've heard so far. Yeah, Limbus Company. It's really interesting and so different. It's almost it would fit with Canto 7, I feel like, because that's like the carnival and everything like that. It very much feels like that, or like a parade or something like that. Very whimsical, very light and silly. Such an interesting, like, trombone heavy melody, and it's just so strange, like, compared to everything else I've heard from this game. Like, it seems so out of place and so weird, but I feel like that's the intention, is it's meant to be kind of off and strange. Like, I don't know where this plays or the context around or anything like that, but it's just so unique compared to everything else I've heard. And yeah, it's so cool. Sounds like Summer Splash is also very different from everything I've heard before. It's like they decided to just like play around and do a couple things that are different than anything they've done before. Like, I feel like this might be from like a dream or something like that, like some kind of like summer vacation episode of Limbus Company. Like, what? For a game that's this dark and crazy and everything like that, it seems out of place, but once again, it's not a bad thing. I mean, I'm all for this. Like, let's check out Summer Splash. Kind of wish Studio EIM or this group would do more kind of synth music like this, like more upbeat, I don't know, chiptune like synth music, like very happy-go-lucky, very like upbeat, and nothing like anything else I've heard from Limbus Company. But it's really cool. Like, they did a really good job with this already. Like, 25 seconds in, I'm already really enjoying this. It's very cool. that main like chirpy kind of synth melody is so fantastic, and then you got like the big reverbing synth melody in the back that also just sounds so interesting and adds a really interesting like bass element to it to kind of round out this melody. It's such a solid melody. Like overall, they're just, for something that they don't really do normally, they really knocked this one out of the park and did such a fantastic job with it. I actually want to go back and get that build up again because that was really cool. Like, just did a fantastic little build from this main melody and into something completely different. That was so unique. Like, again, not anything what I would expect from these games, or this game in particular. Like, and I'm glad I chose to do these two together because they're both so strange and so off the beaten path for what Limbus Companies does. But it was so cool to see. Like, both of these were fantastic. Although Oh Crab So Crab didn't have as many unique melodies, and it was just kind of like a lot of fanfare. It was okay, but I'd say Summer Splash is like a straight up bop. Like, I would throw this on a playlist and listen to this on its own, like, just because it's it's such a solid, like, kind of upbeat chiptune style melody. Whereas, again, Oh Crab So Crab is just very unique, but at the same time, it doesn't have the same hooks. Like, it doesn't have a lot of really unique melodies there. So I wouldn't say it's as good as Summer Splash, like, which is such a crazy thing to say. Like, oh, of the two, Summer Splash is better than Oh Crab So Crab. Like, if you just said that to a random person, they think you're crazy. Like, but they're both fantastic songs in general. Like, and just so unique from these games. Like, again, it's always surprising me that games like these, and even Hoyo Mix and all this type of stuff, like, all these different games have such a wide variety of styles of music they do, and every single time they just hit it out of the park, no matter what genre it is, what style it is. Like, from Arc Knights to Limbus Company, Project Moon games, and Hoyoverse games. Like, it's just always so amazing how high quality the audio is, the music is that they create, and no matter what genre it is they pick to do it in, it's just always so fantastically done. Like, it's just so crazy that these are video game songs. Like, don't get me wrong, I love video game music, and I've expected that there's so many fantastic songs out there throughout the years that I love, but at the same time, like, these are free to play mobile games, essentially. Well, maybe not mobile games, but in every case, but still. Like, it's just something that you never would have expected. Like, years ago, or even like 6 months ago, I had no idea any of this existed. Like, I knew Genshin had some good stuff, that's about it. But just going into all this, it's just all been so fantastic. Like, and just hit after hit after hit. Like, so many amazing songs. Like, I wouldn't say Oh Crab So Crab is like my favorite or anything like that. Definitely, it's on the lower end of the list for sure. But it was still really interesting and really unique for everything it is. It was cool that they did it too. Again, I'm curious to see where they'll play in game. But anyways, I should stop my rant about stuff. And until next time, later days, folks.